So you're coming to the Calvard Republic, but you don't know where to begin in Zemura's greatest country. Where should I go? What should I do? And most importantly, what should I eat? To answer all those questions and more, we're about to go on a whirlwind tour around the country to discover how you can experience as much of Calvard as possible in just 4 days. We'll watch the heart-pumping Z1 races of Vetus, explore the technological marvels of Basel, crash our car in the middle of the Samba Desert, and finally cap it off with a trip to Longli, where we'll watch the first manned spaceflight in human history. So, what in Gehenna are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. The vast majority of tourists flying into Calvard arrive via the Edis National Airport, and so our journey begins in the capital, Edis, where you'll be presented with a daunting choice of where to stay on your first day in the Republic. In my humble opinion, the best places to stay are either the St. Germain Hotel over at Chardon, the chaotic entertainment district, or the Maserati Hotel over at Satan. Personally, if you're new to Calvard, I recommend staying over at Chardon, with its dazzling casino, theater, wide array of bars, and art gallery, all within walking distance of one another. The nightlife here simply cannot be beat. Everyone should stay here at least for one night. Unless of course you're on a budget, in which, well, don't. Because Chardon will genuinely milk you dry. And that's all I'm gonna say. While you can easily spend the entire day on Chardon alone, no trip to Edith would be complete without Trion Tower. And it's not hard to see why. It's the country's most iconic landmark, designed by the late Professor Epstein. It stands at a whopping 230 yards tall, and was the tallest man-made building in all of Zemuria for over 40 years. While Orcus Tower now holds that title, Trion Tower is still far better, because not only do you get sweeping views for the entire capital, entrance to the observatory is also completely free. Yes, free, which is important because views aren't the only thing it has to offer. At the base of the tower, you'll find a movie theater, Vern's Edith store, and various shops, selling stuff from clothes to imported goods from Liberal. Tucked away in the corner's Quincy Parlor, with its high-class decor and, of course, high-class suites. They're having a free Idol concert right now to promote the upcoming space launch. Free concerts are actually a common sight here. Mishi was even here some time ago, believe it or not. Anyway, I really should start eating. Bon appetit. This parfait de royale is so delicious. The texture is so nice. It tastes so very delicious. Fuck, what a shit description. In an effort to burn off the 5,000 calories I got from that, we make our way to the Grand Circuit, the capital's 12th district. It's the holy land for all things racing, and a must visit for anyone who dares call themselves a Karba. I'll never forget the first time I came here to watch a Z1 race. I've seen videos of them online before, but seeing it in person is a totally different experience. The roar of the engines as they pass by, the hurrah of the crowd, the smell of burning tires, they're all screaming to me, "You need health insurance, pal, Grace ADOs above that was fast." After that jaw-dropping race, you're undoubtedly craving for some Z1 merch. Well, Zenith One Shop has you covered. They sell everything from shirts, to hats, to oil can cookies, whatever that is. You can even see an actual Z1 racing car up close in person. And educate yourself about the rich history of Z1. This shop has it all. Racing isn't the only thing the Grand Circuit has to offer. Just outside the racetrack, you can find a rock climbing wall, which looks totally safe by the way, thumbs up to Edith safety regulators, a beer garden to unwind with your mates, and of course, the Grand Wheel. Perfect for couples who want some romantic alone time together, which is why I won't be riding it. But enough chit chat, let's go to dinner. If good food's what you want, then look no further than Montmartre Bistro at Edith's Old Town. Run by the award-winning chef Old Man Victor, the bistro has been a mainstay of the capital for many years. It's a favorite even among Calvard's most influential people, including the legendary chansonnière Dominique Lanster, the ever-beautiful Elaine Auclair, and former Calvard president Samuel Rocksmith. Their continued patronage is a testament to their food's outstanding quality. This is their specialty bolognese. Take a guess on how much it costs. 480 mira. It's practically daylight robbery because let me tell you, one bite and you'll be seeing Adios herself, literally. Seriously, she's right over there, I can't take my eyes off her. Oh man, is she still single? What are you doing? Whoa. That was a close call. It's a miracle Arkwriter was here to bail me out. He's a fixer for hire at the capital actually. You can usually contact him by attaching a 4HPG at the back of bulletin boards. So if you're ever in trouble, you can approach the Guild Police. He's your guy. Anyway, let's get out of here. He can't hold it for much longer. It's time we say goodbye to the capital and board our train to the great industrial city of Basel. Buried deep inside the Arc Canyon, Basel is jointly run by three parties: the Verne Company, the Artisans Guild, and the Basel Institute of Science. This powerhouse combination allowed Basel to become the site of many scientific breakthroughs, most notably the orbital car, orbital film, and the sixth generation of battle orbments, the Zypha. Innovation flows through every fiber of its being, from the iconic Verne Plaza right across the towering Verne HQ to the Basel Motor Pavilion, showcasing new releases from the Big Four automobile manufacturers, and the elegant Basel Aero Tramway, ferrying hundreds of passengers across the sky every single day. You're surrounded by nothing but the cutting edge. While Basel may be known for its technology, it's no slouch when it comes to nature. Majestic mountain ranges, waterfalls, and rivers completely encircle the city, something we can all appreciate as we head to our accommodation for the day, the Quarry Tavern and Inn. It may be less luxurious than Hotel Ingres down at Newtown, but it offers a far better view of Basel, provided you get a good room. Ahead of us is the Basel Institute of Science, the crown jewel of the city and the place where all the real magic happens. And we can't enter it. I'm sorry, okay? I tried everything. I asked politely, I sent thousands of mails, I even considered pretending to be a scientist. Didn't work. But fret not, because I have the next best thing. Follow me. Down in the artisanal district, you'll find Giscard's workshop, which houses the Republic's latest and greatest assault frames. They're not here as well. Well, this is awkward. Let's get out of here. It's time we leave the Arc Canyon behind and head east to the Sharon Desert. Our destination? The dazzling city of Tharbad. Tharbad used to be just a humble market village, basically just a pit stop, connecting the Republic to the Central East. But thanks to the combined efforts of the Artisans Guild and Professor Hamilton, this all changed 20 years ago. Together, they built a revolutionary waterway beneath the city, leading Lake Oasis to practically triple in size overnight. Why? If it were built by any other, I would have thought it to be black magic. Professor Hamilton truly is the GOAT. It's what I would have said if you also saw Tharbad's blistering heat. I mean, look at it, it's like fucking 45 degrees outside right now. That can't be normal. In all seriousness though, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I don't quite understand exactly what happened, but I thought I saw this old woman running at me at like Mach 10 speed, scared the shit out of me. I swerved just in time, thankfully, but now here I am, stuck in the middle of the desert, alone and dehydrated. Which brings me to the hero of today's video and our sponsor, the Verne Company, with their brand new invention, the T-Phone. Because let's be honest, before this existed, if you crashed out here, what were your options? Hike 50 yards to the nearest orbital telephone, hope Beauty's blade passes by, or just accept your fate and become a decorative sand landmark? Yeah, not ideal. But the T-Phone changes everything. This thing is a full orbital terminal that fits right in your pocket. No wires, no boots, just pull it out, make the call, and you're saved. Case in point. Yes? Hello? Tharbad Towing Service? Yeah, it's me again. And just like that, help is on the way. We are officially living in the future. Whether you're navigating Edis, capturing Basel's skyline, or making poor life decisions in the middle of nowhere, the T-Phone has you covered. So step into the new age of Zemuria. Head to your nearest Verne store, or check the link in the description. And don't forget to use the promo code LIQUID for a sweet 10% off your first T-Phone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear a tow truck. After rehydrating myself back to life, the endless dunes finally gave way to a glittering jewel in the sand. Welcome to Tharbad. And wow, it feels good to be back here. The moment you cross into the city limits, the sheer scale of the Lake Oasis takes your breath away. Now that we're actually in the city, you're presented with two main options for accommodation. You can either stay in the ultra-luxurious Algemira Hotel overlooking the Oasis, or the more traditional Inn Hilal. Personally, even if you're rolling in a mirror like an Alzheimer's prince, I highly recommend staying over at Inn Hilal. Tharbad's culture is simply far too unique to spend your time tucked away in a sterile suite 50 yards up in the air. Yes, it's famous for its entertainment. Vegas films and Moline Casino are both amazing, don't get me wrong. But if you ask me, its true soul lies in its streets. Personally, my favorite thing to do every time I come here is just wander around, hunting for unique souvenirs in the cultural district, chatting with the locals, taking in the views of the Lake Oasis. It's a treat every single time, as long as it's not super hot, that is. That's why I'm eating this Canar Nefe thing? Don't know how to pronounce it, but it is bloody incredible. Especially if you're lucky enough to catch a complimentary performance from Sarah and Shahina, the legendary dancers of Tharbad. You haven't truly seen the city until you've seen them move. Well, it's been quite a journey, folks, but like all good things, this whirlwind tour must eventually come to an end. Welcome to Long Live everyone, and oh boy, what a time to be here. We've still got 4 hours until the big launch, but the excitement is already palpable. Telescopes are going up, picnic spots are being grabbed like it's free real estate. It's absolute chaos out here in Long Live, in a good way. Long Life serves as the Republic's grand gateway to the Far East. More laid back and traditional than its bustling big brother Longport, it has made itself a premier hotspot for tourists across the Republic. The town is exclusively built in that stunning eastern style of architecture, and with the majestic Ishkal mountain range completely enveloping the city, it feels as if you've stepped into another world entirely. Throw in the invigorating scent of sulfur from the local hot springs, which we'll soak in later, and a nice cup of tea, and you've got the best destination for a weekend of relaxation. My favorite thing to do in Long Lai is usually to sit by the riverside, eat some manto, maybe fish if I feel like it, and just contemplate life for a bit, you know, be one with nature. That lasted about 3 minutes. Turns out, it's hard to achieve inner peace when someone is aggressively trying to sell you Amelia Harim plushies. Although to be fair, I did buy a few. Still, wandering around Long Life's half the fun. Every corner has something special going on. Stalls selling traditional wind chimes you can make on your own, all the ladies practicing Eastern palmistry, and yes, boiled eggs cooked in a hot spring. Boiled egg in the east. Wow! If you've got the time, and most importantly, the mirror, I highly recommend taking a guided trip up to Long Lai Pubu. It's considered one of the 100 greatest sights in all of Calvard, and it's not hard to see why. Peaceful, scenic, perfect for reflection. Basically, everything I failed to achieve down in town. We've got about 5 minutes left, and there's been a change of plans. We may or may not have been kicked out of our original spot by a pack of very determined grandmas, so now we're here, in a slightly less official, but more breathtaking part of town. This should give us an even better view of the rocket launch, or at least, I hope it does, or else I'm gonna chuck scenery down the river if it didn't. I paid a premium for this. The crowd's gone quiet. I can feel it. The air's different now. And there it goes, the first manned space flight in human history. Holy shit, I've never seen anything like it. That is so cool, what the hell. Alas, our 4-day journey comes to a close. And what better place to wrap it all up than here, soaking in the hot springs of the Sicanro Inn, the best inn in the entirety of Calvard. It's funny, looking back at it now. I've been to a lot of places across the Republic, seen all sorts of incredible things, but that moment, standing there with everyone else, watching that rocket leave trails beyond the horizon, that's a moment I'll never forget. I'll be over the age of 120, because I'll definitely live that long, and have already forgotten my name, but I'll still remember that. It was that awesome. Anyway, before I get too sentimental with you all, thank you everyone for joining us here in the Liquid channel. It's been an honor being your guide for these past 4 days. Which stop was your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you all next time. Liberal trip? Anyone? Anyways, I'll see you all. What the f?